My name is Christina Lynch. I am from AgentPort, and with us today we have Jennifer Raezer. Am I saying the last name right?
You are.
Awesome. Co-founder of Approach Guide. So I'm going to start off showing part of what we're going to be doing through AgentPort, and then I'm going to switch it over to Jennifer to talk more about the spotlight pages and best practices on how to use them. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to set up my co-branded sites to show when one of my customers clicks on a book button from an offer that I've sent from one of the suppliers that's supported. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and select my little user icon up here at the top right. I will select my profile. And then I'm going to go to booking and co-branding. So instead of telling you which suppliers are currently enabled for this, I really actually wanted to show you where it shows because as always, we're trying to continue to add to our content. So this could change. And I just want to make sure you know where to go to always get the most updated list of which suppliers you can show your co-brands for using the Approach Guides integration. So I already have mine set up and it is a pretty simple process, but basically once you're on this manage booking and co-branding page, you'll see an add option here. If you haven't added it yet, you'll just go ahead and click on that. And it's just going to ask you a few simple questions about your contact information. And it'll actually pass a lot of that over from your AgentPort account. So there's not a lot to do. And once you set it up, you're good. If you already have an Approach Guides account or you've set up your co-branded websites through them, you can actually click on this link right here. This is actually just going to bring you to your Norwegian co-brand where it's going to show you what your URL looks like. And you'll see at the end of that URL, there's just going to be this little insider ID here. And that's going to be what we use to make sure when you're sending one of these links to your clients about a specific offer for one of these suppliers that it knows exactly what to show. And I'm going to show you actually what that looks like. So we're going to say that I had a client who was interested in a journey to Provence. What I would have done is I would have sent them an email with the information on that, picked an offer already to send to them. This is what your client would see when they receive an email from AgentPort. And again, this is one of the suppliers that we do have enabled for this. So get all of the same great information that you have access to within AgentPort. And then if they click on Book It, what this will do is it brings them to your co-branded Tauk site. So you can see here, all of my contact information came over with me. I've got my phone number here. This contact will start an email for them to send to my email address as my logo and my picture here. So it's a really great way to get your customer to get all of the information that a supplier has on a specific offer and do it really quickly and make sure that they're still going to come back through you to do any kind of booking when they're ready, because again, it'll have your contact information there. And you can see, you can find a whole bunch of additional information when they're going through on the supplier side for that specific offer. So really great way to get them a lot of detailed information. And suppliers are the best ones to know how to market their content. So you're going to make sure that they get exactly what is going to be most helpful when looking at an offer. So the second thing that you can do with Approach Guides and AgentPort is actually send spotlight pages. And for this one, I'm going to go ahead and actually hand it over to Jennifer.
Okay, thank you everyone. Let me grab my screen. Or can you make me the presenter?
I sure can. You should get
Oh,
a...
great. Okay. There we go. Coming soon, everybody. The suspense.
I like it. You have to build all the anticipation.
Yeah, spotlight pages are just so exciting for me. At Approach Guides, we call them content experiences. And are you looking at my screen? Are we good? Oh, there you
Yep,
go.
looks like I am
Okay,
now.
great. And the term content experiences is something we came up with because, you know, when you think about what marketing suppliers used to be like, it was a real pain, a big heavy lift for advisors. You had to go out, get all of these assets, find them, download them, cobble them into something that you hope looked professional. And we said, that's just too much work. Let's create these content experiences that are easy to co-brand, easy to share, already pre-designed, and now you can just share everywhere. And that is what our partnership with AgentPort and their new AgentPort is bringing to you. So here we've just gone from the homepage of AgentPort right over here to Spotlights, Marketing Spotlights. And here you will see all of this great content from our supplier partners. And you can just even search for suppliers. I'm going to search for Lindblad. And here we have all of National Geographic Lindblad Expeditions content, so much great stuff that I want to send to my clients. But today, my client is one with a family, and I've always wanted them to go to the Galapagos. I think it would be a great trip. So I'm going to view details, and we come over to this content experience. So now we can view the full experience. When I click on this, we come over to that landing page. This is pre-designed by National Geographic Lindblad, ready for you to co-brand and share. So the only thing we need to do this is we just need to enter our email address and add that right here, press the button to co-brand and share, and we're instantly dropped in where we can start co-branding this to our own brand. It's super easy. You'll see the page changes as I type. I'm going to add in my logo, and I can also add in my personal photo if I like. And with that, the co-branding is done. Super cool. And let's just take a look at this page that we can send to our clients. And what I love about this, again, it is designed by National Geographic Lindblad. No one is going to sell that brand as well as they do. And they've put all this great content, video content, quotes, information on their Global Explorers program, everything in this page to help me sell my client. But the cool thing is that this isn't just beautiful marketing content. This content is actually designed to help you convert. So we do that in two ways. One, if my client clicks this contact me to book button, that will send a private email right to me, that email address I put right in when we first started. However, sometimes my clients might want to browse before they actually contact me to book. They want to see what these expedition details are. So when my client clicks that link, you'll see we come over to the National Geographic website. However, this is my National Geographic Lindblad website. It's got all of the beautiful details about this itinerary. It's got real-time pricing, real-time availability. However, you're going to notice one big difference, because this is Lindblad's Expeditions actual website. This is expeditions.com. This is not a mirror. It's not using APIs to come up with something different. This is their exact website. However, you'll see if I go over to their website, whoops, we don't want to show our client that. This is expeditions.com without my co-branding. It's got their phone numbers. It's got request brochures. It's got that email pop-up. However, when your client comes from any of these spotlight pages or content experiences, they come to the site, which is now co-branded for you. Gone is that phone number. Gone is the email pop-up. The only action your client can take is to contact you directly. So this is Lindblad, Talc, Regent, Oceana, NCL. They are putting the power and their technology and their marketing teams to work to build your individual brand. And I just love this. This integration is really so fun. I can come back to AgentPort. Let's say I want to sell Regent. Here we go. I've got, oh, they're exotics. I know that is a really big thing that my clients would be interested in. Again, I view the full experience and watch this. When I click, boom, it's already pre-co-branded for me. I didn't need to fill out those details again. And again, as my clients click through, discover sailings, I think you know where this is going to go. It's going to go over to rssc.com, but you'll see here is my insider ID right appended at the end. We do that automatically. AgentPort adds that automatically, as you saw in the co-branded website, so that integration. So now you can access and your clients can view Regent's full website, view those voyages, get that real-time pricing, real-time availability, and share it with your clients safely, knowing that all those leads will come back to you directly. So one other thing I want to show you about these content experiences is it's great. We've got these beautiful marketing pages. You don't have to build the assets yourself. They're already co-branded for you, so that was super easy. But we also make sharing this content easy as well. So we have an AI advisor assistant that will help you write engaging, unique Facebook posts, LinkedIn posts, emails to your client. If I just click that Facebook button, you'll see our AI advisor assistant gets to work, creates a unique post that's just for you and this content experience. You can regenerate it if you like, or you simply click the pink button to open your Facebook. We are dropping that text right into your clipboard, so I just paste it right there. I can paste this in my business page, my personal page. I can send it out to a private group, wherever I want to post. You have full control. You can edit this as you like and send. You can also, it's already in my clipboard, so I can just start a new post, paste that right in, and boom, I have the same result. So how are other advisors using this? Social media is a really big way. This is Jack Cooley sharing one of Tauk's content experiences. He's got great engagement sharing this directly to his Facebook page. But we also have LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a really, really important channel for travel advisors for delivering those leads. But you'll see, you can't just take your Facebook post and drop it into LinkedIn. It's very different. So within our content experiences, I'm just going to come back. Here's my Lindblad one again. If I click the LinkedIn button, you'll see our AI advisor assistant writes a unique post that is specific to that channel. Imagine a vacation that helps you unwind and ignites your creative spark. Perfect. Same thing, you just copy that, open LinkedIn, drop it in, and you're good to go. We also put our AI advisor assistant to work on one-to-one email. So I'm going to show you an example of how you can use this in email marketing, but it's that one-to-one email that is going to drive the most conversion, but it's also the hardest to write. So here you just simply, we've just drafted an email. I love it. When I saw this opportunity, I immediately thought of you and your family's adventurous spirit. Great, that's perfect for my client. I'm simply going to copy this. I open my own email, Gmail, Outlook, whatever you use. You don't have to bring your client list into Approach Guides. We keep everything protected and private for you. So go ahead, just drop that into your email, address it to your client, and you're on your way. But at the end of the day, all this is, these content experiences, spotlight pages, they are a link. It's a landing page link that you can start using in a lot of different ways. So I just click that little yellow share button up here. This is my link to my content experience. And let's go take a look at what we can do with this. One of my favorites is using this content in Instagram posts, right? What do you need for an Instagram post? You need two things. You need an image, we've got that, and we need a link. So you've got a sticker button right in the story to add a link. You'll see it, you just copy that link from our content experience, drop it in, cruise to Alaska, I love this one, and you send that, and now you are taking your inspirational content and turning it into scroll stopping inspirational content that's going to drive some leads to you. Email marketing. This is a great example. So this is David Porter of the Roaming Boomers. You probably know him. He's Virtuoso's #1 cruise icon for many, many years. And he is so great at letting me share his tips and tricks. But his Saturday morning newsletter is a major driver of business, and he likes to include his favorite suppliers. But you know what he doesn't like? He doesn't like creating all of that content himself. So you know what he does? He uses approach guides because that makes his newsletter creation just so easy. So he writes a little bit of text. You'll see he did a screen grab of his content experience. And then right behind that, click here, you know what he put? He put his link to his content experience. So now when his clients see this and they want to browse further, you know where they go? They go over right to his co-branded website. Really, really powerful ways to make your marketing lives a lot easier. Another thing when we think about email marketing, it's a slightly different twist, but I love this idea, is your out of office messages, right? Out of office messages can often be pretty prescriptive, but when you're out of the office, all of your clients who email you are getting it. So let's bring some inspiration into those email messages. You just go right into AgentPort, you go to the spotlight pages, pick a couple that you think would be inspirational for your clients, and add it to your out of office. And now you've got content that's also selling while you're on the road. Another question I often get is, can I use my link on my website? Well, absolutely you can. This is an agency based in New Zealand, and I just love it because they sell a lot of Oceania cruises, but being based in Australia, they have some pretty specific requirements. They want to feature cruises that they know their clients are going to want to travel on, right? It's not the whole Oceania Cruises website. They want to feature cruises that leave from Australia or New Zealand, cruises that go close to home like the South Pacific and Tahiti. So you know what they do? They build their website, they go to their co-branded website and add those links right onto their website. So when their clients click through, now they go to their Oceania Cruises website, but they're directing their clients exactly to where they want to lead them. And as you know, all those leads, they come right back to the agency. Two other things I want to point out for your co-branded website and how they can be so valuable is you can use them in two ways: pre-departure and in your sales quoting processes. And I just love these examples. So Explorer Journeys, everybody knows it's a great experience. The restaurant on board are great, but every advisor also knows that they would like to be doing more leading up to the their client's departure. And that's where your co-branded website comes in. So here I'm sending my client an email. I was just thinking about you and your upcoming trip. It's just 2 weeks away. Don't forget to check out the restaurants on Explorer One. Sakura is my favorite. Your client, drop in your co-branded website. You'll see there it is with my little insider ID on it. That will tell Explorer Journeys website, this isn't a direct to consumer. This is Jennifer's client. And so now my clients can browse through, see Anthology, see Sakura, and it just gives you a little way to get those out. And that's something you can sort of set it and forget it. You know when those departure windows or those cancellation windows are closing, you know when your guest is departing, set those emails up and schedule them out. The other way that we see quite a bit, and this is what Christina referred to right at the beginning as well, is using this to really bring the experience of travel with your favorite suppliers to life. And you're having intimate conversations with your clients, and you want to follow up. I'm just following up on the cruise that we spoke about from Cape Town, and here's the link, browse and take a look. And you know what you're doing? You're giving your client, you don't have to copy and paste itinerary details and cabins and all these things that will go out of date as soon as you send it to your client. Now you are using Regent's real-time website, real-time itineraries with the arrival and departure information, what's included, and most importantly, real-time availability and pricing all tailored for your client. So these spotlight pages and the co-branded website really provide a tremendous way for you to access and service your clients without taking a lot of work on your behalf. And there's just so much great content here for you to choose from. Search for your favorite suppliers and share them with your clients. Okay, Christina, I think that that concludes my demo. Any questions?
I love that. Well, we're waiting to see if any questions come through. I just wanted to say how special I think it is that you guys have that additional option not only to upload your logo, but that profile picture, because it's so important for your clients to really connect with you as a person and really help kind of keep that up while you're sharing all of these different co-branded pages.
That's a great point, Christina. You know what you can also do with this is you can even add in a little bit more personalization. So I didn't really go into these details, but you'll see in my sidebar, I also can add in a personal message. So if I drop this in, I can say, oh, dreaming about your next journey, let me help you plan your itinerary. Tell your clients what makes it special, booking with you, if you have certain amenities, if you get better pricing. Put that in your personal message. If you're hosting a group, let's sell it. You can use this to do anything, leveraging this marketing to build your business. And the other thing we offer here is another call to action. So a lot of times the supplier will add in a call to action to help drive over traffic to their website so that your clients are really moving through that booking funnel, but you can also add in text. Maybe you have a call to action like you want. Like, you know if my client talks to me, I'm going to get the sale. So I want my Calendly link going in that call to action. So you can really make this, this yours.
I love that. There's so many great ways to just save so much time and make it so easy for your clients just to go back to you.
I agree.
I did have one question come through, it looks like. So
Okay.
it said, I was trying to follow you when you said the out of the office option. How do we
Ah,
get to that again?
this is so easy. So it's not like we're not creating your out of office. You already have your out of office. What we are doing is giving you the inspiration to put in there. So what Elizabeth did, and we'll go back to that example, but I'll just show you first, is she's created her content experiences. Let's say we have one for Regent, we have one for Talc, we have one for Lindblad here. And all I want to do, I want to include this in my out of office. I'm going to click this yellow button here. I'm going to copy the link to my content experience. So now I've got that. And now I come over, I think this is here. Oh, there's Elizabeth. So she has her out of office that she's already written, right? This is the one that goes, but now she has added in this pink section. Check out this inspiration ideas. And she has 3 bullet points here, and she chose one for Costa Rica, one for Italy, and one for the Caribbean. But yours can be anything that you want to choose. Maybe mine would be that Galapagos for families, and that link I would just put right behind that here, just like Elizabeth did for Costa Rica. So you can just come over to AgentPort, find any supplier that you want to feature, any destination, and then you can add those. I'm just going to click on Explora here. And again, we want to co-brand this, view full experience, boom. I click the yellow button, copy, and now I have another page that I can add into my out of office or my email marketing newsletter out to my clients. I mean, so many options. Does that help?
They did say thank you, so I think that probably answered the
Okay,
question. Yeah, and gosh, I
great.
want to say that took you maybe 5 seconds. Like that was so easy and fast.
And that's what makes the spotlight pages, bringing them into Vacation Port just so easy. Here we've got HX, right? They've got a sale. I know it right now because here it is right in front of me. Boom. Okay, now I'm selling HX. This gets so fun, right? I can schedule, if you use a scheduler for your social media, go through one day and set up your whole month of posts. Really, really powerful.
Very cool. And I love that AI assistant.
Oh, I'll take all the help I can get. It could take me
Right.
20 minutes to write a Facebook post. I mean, forget that.
Right. Let's see. We did have another question come through. This person came on just a little bit late and they wanted a reminder of which suppliers are currently available through approach guides in AgentPort. And I can take this one. So
Yeah,
we currently have Lindblad Expeditions, Oceana, Regent, and Tauk. And I'll make sure to follow up with an email with some additional instructions of what we went through. I wanted to make
and
sure
those are just
everybody
the,
knew.
Christina, those are just the co-branded websites, right? The marketing pages, we have a lot more suppliers.
Yes, correct. Yep, sorry, this is again, yes, thank you for pointing that out. Just for the co-branded sites. So I will make sure everybody knows how to go and where to check which suppliers are currently available. Because if you missed it in the beginning, we are always trying to add additional content. So don't want to give you something that's going to be static. I want to show you where you can go to make sure you're getting the latest information.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. And let me just give everyone a quick peek. I'm gonna give you a quick peek at, actually, let me find this one. These are all of the suppliers that are currently working with us across the board. So these are the suppliers that will have all of the content experiences as well. So lots of good options for you to find. You can just, again, use that search right at the top. Whoop, there we go. If I want to search for Hurtigruten, I just put them in and there we go. We have all of that amazing Norwegian content to choose from. Experience the Northern Lights, sign me up.
Mhm. All right. Well,
Great. Well, thank you so much for having me here today, Christina. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate everyone for joining today and learning more about these spotlight pages and co-branded websites.
yes, thank you so much, Jennifer. We are so excited about this partnership and can't wait to see what else we can work on.
Awesome.